reported today in The Verge. With the Galaxy S20 and Bloom, Samsung is shaking up its phone names again. Now that CES is over, we turn our attention to the next big tech unveiling, no rest for the wicked. Samsung announced its February 11th Unpacked event ahead of CES and is widely expected to have two phones, an update to the Galaxy S10 and a new, clamshell-style folding phone. Because nothing can ever be simple, Samsung has decided to change the naming scheme for the Galaxy S series away from sequential, incremental numbering to the year of release. Or at least, I hope that the fact it's getting released in 2020 is the reason Samsung appears to be calling its next phone a Galaxy S20 instead of the S11. I hope that mostly because I don't know if I can handle having to listen and react to any other rationalization. I'm not mad in the change, just disappointed. We already have arms races for specs on phones, the last thing I want is another one for how big the numbers in their names are. Anyway, right on schedule we have real-world photos which confirm Samsung's next flagship phone is called the Galaxy S20, if you were holding out hope that this S20 rumor wouldn't pan out. You are reading Processor, a newsletter about computers by Dieter Bohn. Dieter writes about consumer tech, software, and the most important news of the day from The Verge. This newsletter delivers about 4 times a week, at least a couple of which include longer essays. You can subscribe to Processor and learn more about it here. Processor is also a YouTube series with the same goal, providing smart and surprising analysis with a bit of humor. Subscribe to all of The Verge's great videos here. By subscribing, you are agreeing to receive a daily newsletter from The Verge that highlights top stories of the day, as well as occasional messages from sponsors and/or partners of The Verge. It's a good scoop from Max Weinbach at XDA Developers. It looks as though there'll be no fewer than 5 variants of this phone, but don't slam Samsung too hard for that. As OnePlus CEO Pete Lau pointed out to me last week, every phone maker is having to make extra versions of their phones during the 5G transition. So really, think of it as 3 versions, the S20, S20 Plus, and S20 Ultra. That Ultra is apparently going to be a spec monster, and I hope Samsung uses it as permission to push the prices on the regular S20 down into more reasonable territories. The iPhone 11 starts at $699 and ideally the Galaxy S20 will too. Samsung has a little wiggle room, maybe, as it's more willing than Apple to allow a wide variety of carrier discounts. If you missed it on Friday, there's also a blurry photo of the folding phone, which is reportedly going to be called the Samsung Bloom. I am into the rumored name, but I am feeling both optimistic and nervous about the positioning. What's new is the name, and for more on this story, visit the news article link.